Introduction. Lord Murugan, also known as Kartikeya, Skanda, or Subramanya, is the divine commander of the celestial army and the embodiment of youthful courage, clarity, and victory. In the south of India, he is lovingly called Murugan, the one who removes fear and awakens willpower. Two sacred tools are closely linked with his worship. The Bala Shanmuga Yantra, which represents his six-faced form in geometry, and the Murugan Gayatri Mantra, which channels his presence through sound. Together, they form a complete practice that strengthens mind, body, and faith. The Bala Shanmuga Yantra, geometry of courage and clarity. The Bala Shanmuga Yantra portrays the child form of Lord Murugan, Bala meaning youthful and Shanmuga meaning six-faced. Each face of Murugan symbolizes a divine quality: wisdom, strength, compassion, discipline, valor, and illumination. When these six aspects merge in a single form, they express perfect balance between knowledge and action.
This video is meant for informational purposes only. One must not take up the practices unless guided by an authorized guru from an authentic parampara system. This video is only meant to spread knowledge about yantras and various chants that have the capabilities to transform an individual for the better.
The yantra translates that harmony into sacred geometry. At its center lies the Bindu, the concentrated point of Murugan's consciousness. From the Bindu extend upward and downward triangles representing the union of divine masculine and feminine energies. Around them unfold lotus petals engraved with seed syllables, mainly Om and Ha, radiating protective vibration. The outer square, called the Bhupura, has four gateways marking the descent of this cosmic energy into the earthly plane. Each line and petal has purpose. The pattern trains the mind toward focus and balanced action. Devotees keep the Bala Shanmuga Yantra for several reasons. It builds courage without aggression, helping one face challenges calmly. It sharpens intellect and decision making, bringing clarity in professional and personal choices. It also restores harmony within the family as the vibration of Murugan is purifying and compassionate. Children benefit through better concentration and discipline, while adults experience relief from anxiety and fear. Spiritually, the yantra activates the Manipura chakra, center of willpower, and the Agya chakra, center of intuition. When these are balanced, confidence and insight rise together. Preparation and daily practice. Traditionally, the yantra is placed facing east on a clean altar. Lighting a lamp and keeping red or yellow flowers nearby creates a supportive atmosphere. To attune the yantra, begin with quiet breathing and then chant the principal bija mantra Om Saravana Bhavaya Namaha. This sacred sound invokes the sixfold energy of Lord Murugan. For deeper connection, follow with Om Valli Devasena Sameta Shanmukha Subramanyaya Namaha mantra, which honors Murugan along with his consorts Valli and Devasena, the divine powers of will and action. Regular meditation on the yantra while chanting these mantras aligns sound with form. Over time, the space around the altar feels lighter and more focused, as if one's environment itself begins to cooperate. Devotees often report that anger lessens, clarity improves, and courage becomes natural rather than forced. At yantrachants.com, the Bala Shanmuga Yantra is traditionally inscribed on Bhojapatra, the Himalayan birch bark used in Vedic rites. Natural inks of kumkum, saffron, and pomegranate are applied with sacred precision under Guru guidance. Each piece is consecrated through prana pratishtha, so it carries living energy, not merely symbolic art. Receiving such a yantra is considered equivalent to receiving a blessing from Sri Murugan himself through the Guru Parampara. Why the yantra matters today? In modern life, we constantly juggle responsibilities that drain vitality. The Bala Shanmuga Yantra recenters that energy. It works like a mirror for the mind, reminding us to act with conviction but without hostility. For those facing uncertainty in career, family tension, or inner restlessness, keeping this yantra can transform the emotional climate of the home. Its vibration gradually replaces fear with faith and confusion with focus. Because Balamurugan is youthful, the yantra also nurtures freshness and enthusiasm, qualities often lost in adult life. The Murugan Gayatri Mantra, sound of illumined victory. Complementing the yantra is the Murugan Gayatri Mantra, one of the most revered invocations dedicated to Lord Skanda. The mantra in Sanskrit reads Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahasenaya Dhimahi Tanno Shanmukha Prachodayat. It translates to we meditate on the Supreme Being, we contemplate the great commander of the celestial hosts. May the six-faced Lord Shanmukha guide and enlighten our intellect. The power of the Gayatri lies in its rhythm and syllabic precision. Tatpurusha signifies the supreme consciousness. Mahasena points to the divine discipline and organized strength. Shanmukha unites all divine forces into one harmonious will. Chanting it refines thought patterns, bringing order to an overstimulated mind. Spiritually, it is said to dissolve karmic fear and awaken the inner warrior who acts through wisdom rather than impulse. Method of chanting. The ideal times for chanting are dawn and dusk, moments when nature itself transitions between darkness and light. Face east, light a small lamp and focus on the Bala Shanmukha Yantra. Use a Rudraksha, Tulsi or Spatikamala to count the repetitions 11, 108 or 1008 times according to one's capacity. On Tuesdays or on days ruled by the Kritika and Pushya nakshatras, the mantra carries additional potency. When practiced daily for 48 days, noticeable change occurs, stress diminishes, decision making becomes clearer, and confidence stabilizes. If chanting is difficult due to language or pronunciation, the mantra can be recited from English transliteration without losing its effect because its power resides in vibration and sincerity rather than the linguistic perfection. The key is steadiness and devotion. Integrating mantra and yantra. When the Murugan Gayatri mantra is chanted before the Bala Shanmukha yantra, sound and geometry synchronize. The mantra acts as frequency and the yantra acts as receiver. Together, they create a bridge between the devotee's intention and the divine field of Sri Murugan. In this integrated practice, each session becomes both meditation and protection. A simple daily sequence works well. Sit quietly for a minute before the yantra, observing your breath. Chant the Sri Murugan Gayatri mantra 108 times. End with 11 repetitions of the Bija mantra Om Saravana Bhavaya Namaha. This brief discipline anchors the mind, clears emotional noise, and generates a subtle feeling of safety and purpose throughout the day. The role of the Guru. While anyone may begin chanting with faith, a Guru's initiation or Diksha magnifies the effect of both mantra and yantra. A realized teacher channels spiritual force into the practice, aligning it with the devotee's karmic structure. Through such guidance, the yantra becomes a living presence and the mantra a transforming current. For those already connected to a teacher, seek blessings before installation. For others, approach the practice with humility. Faith itself will open the right guidance. Benefits and everyday impact. Over time, this combined sadhana influences every area of life. Mentally, it reduces indecision and restlessness. Emotionally, it stabilizes relationships through patience and empathy. Spiritually, it deepens intuitive insight. Many devotees notice subtle signs, fragrance of sandalwood during prayer, a sense of lightness in the home, or spontaneous solutions to ongoing problems. These are considered confirmations that Sri Murugan's energy is active and supportive. Conclusion. The Bala Shanmukha Yantra and Sri Murugan Gayatri Mantra are not separate devotions. They are two dimensions of one sacred science. The yantra gives form to faith and the mantra gives voice to faith. When practiced together with sincerity and discipline, they awaken courage, clarity, and compassion, the three qualities that define Sri Murugan himself. Keep the yantra where your eyes naturally rest. Chant the Gayatri where your breath feels calm. And let both reshape the inner atmosphere of your life. May his six-faced light guide you toward victory, peace, and wisdom.